Hey ladies and gentlemen, Richard Kenobi here, and I'm back again for another review, and this time we're reviewing MLP Season 5, Episodes 11 and 12. Now, I know I said I would never do a combined episode, but honestly guys, it saves me more time, and don't worry, this won't be a long video because you've already seen these two episodes, so what I'm gonna do is just, talk about them, and I'll talk about both of them individually, and then I'll just give them the scores, so it'll be a lot quicker. So, yeah guys, Party Poop, begins, where we see, the Yanks, finally come into town, and after 1,000 years, and of course the main six are nervous because they're trying to make everything look like Yakistan, and so far that does not go well, and of course, just hijinks ensue, and Pinkie Pie is actually put in charge of this, so pretty much, she is just a wreck, and she has to get everything right, and when all else fails, Gummy gives her the idea to travel to the, excuse me, to the Crystal Empire, to go to Yakistan to try and find a way to pretty much, bring something back to make it feel like it. Because all the citizens and the main five have just not been doing so good with it. So hijinks ensue. So of course she starts monologuing for the first time, and she goes on the train, and it's stopped. And of course, she runs into her friend Cherry after Cherry hits her with the same door in the outhouse, and she offers to take her to Manhattan because she has to sell over 4,000 cherries, and they have this incident where they fall, but they're caught by the Wonderbolts. They drop them to Manhattan, and Pinkie Pie joins the Beatles. It's a band from the 70s, by the way, and she finally gets to the Crystal Empire and to the place to go to Yakistan after some assistance from Cadence, and of course, hijinks ensue again. It feels like there's a scene, I'm not kidding, from Empire Strikes Back, won't spoil it. So we see that, and then she rides on the sled with this yak child to the town, but then she falls down comedically all the way back where she came, from the Crystal Empire right back to Equestria. And we actually see that the ponies discover a Pinkie Cave, or a party cave as I like to call it, where Pinkie Pie has detailed files on all of her friends and what type of party she likes. And she apparently has a detailed file that Twilight is afraid of quesadillas because they're cheesy, I don't know. So of course, Pinkie Pie finds out that, and she, cries because they're so proud of her. And of course she gets the idea, to have a huge party for the Yaks, and, they love it. They're friends, and, everything is well. So, yes, you've already seen this episode. There's no point of me wasting time. So, yeah, that was a really good one. It was really good. It was better than Princess Spiked. I loved it. Loved it a lot. If I had to give it a score, I'll probably say an 8.9 out of 10, because there were a lot of parts I laughed out loud at, and just were so awesome. So, yeah, good episode. So, let's get to the latest episode, which is called, excuse me 1 minute. Okay, Amending Fences. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, Amending Fences is actually a throwback, and I don't mean that it's a throwback episode. It actually has, Twilight go back to Canterlot after Spike tells her, she didn't make much friends there. So, of course, she goes back to her old friends, and I'm not going to try and name all of them because it just roll off my tongue. And she tries to be friends with them again, and she does. They hit it off instantly. They're excited to see her. The three of them are anyway. They spend time together. They eat donuts, and she actually comes across her old house. It's exactly how it was. It's all dusty. Everything's ruined. And it was just an awesome way. And we even get a flashback to where she couldn't make Moon Dancer's, party. It was just so awesome to see, really was. It just gave me chills, and, it hit me right here. So, of course, we get that, And, you know, but then we find out that, you know, Moon Dancer is sort of, you know, oh, by the way, before that, we also get the scene where they studied in camp together, science class, and we see, you know, Philly, when they were Phillies, and we see Philly Timmy Turner, because Twilight, Tara Strong uses her Timmy Turner voice for Philly Twilight, and it's just so adorable and cute. You know, it's a really good scene, just watch it. And of course we see that Moon Dancer is not the same. She's actually what Twilight would have been if she did not become a princess or an Alicorn. She would just be going to the library, going back home, and that's it. And they try everything to get her to, you know, accept friendship. You know, and she says it never worked for her. And there were just so many great scenes that ensued. This one's really about personal drama between Twilight, and I like that a lot. You know, it's really good. You know, and Twilight does everything she can, you know, to make her, you know, accept friendship. And she even brings, she even goes back to Ponyville to get Pinkie Pie, who she calls her secret weapon, you know, to try and throw a party for Moon Dancer. And she lures her there by books that she's studying and she's heard of. You know, and she does, and then she still doesn't accept it, you know, because she pretty much blames Twilight, because she felt when Twilight, you know, couldn't make it to her party, she hurt her, and when she left Cantrell out without saying goodbye, you know, it just hurt her so bad, you know, and it really, you know, was really emotional. But then finally, you know, Twilight is able to get to her, you know, and they end up having an awesome party, really awesome party. And, you know, it ends up where Spike gives her the gift he wanted to give her. It's a frame of, you know, all of them together. And it was really, really good. You know, like some really good emotional stuff. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Oh, and it ends with them, you know, all, you know, chasing around each other because Twilight and Spike do go back to Ponyville. So, yeah, guys, this one was even better. You know, I don't know why. These two were honestly the best. I really did. I loved them a lot. And I liked this one more because it really, you know, it was a blast from the past, you know, to see, you know, something like this, you know, and I liked that a lot. You know, I can't even tell you guys how awesome this episode is because you already know, because you saw it. So, yeah, guys, you know, overall, this was a really, really good episode. You know, good stuff, good comedy from Party Poop, good emotional drama from Amending Fences. So overall, you know, good episodes, good overall. Amending Fences, I would probably have to give it a 9. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much my review. I'm sorry if I couldn't go in more depth, but like I said, you've seen both these episodes, so you know, it's pretty much you know, take it for what it's worth. So yeah, guys, overall, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until then, guys, this is Richard Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you. Later, guys.